Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. This is going to be a slightly different stream as I am in a different location now. If you can tell from some of my earlier videos, I am back at my childhood home right now. I'm getting ready to move out for summer, and I have about a week left back here. We're going out on it, doing some other stuff, so I don't know if I'll be able to stream more than this. This may be my last stream until summer begins, maybe not, we'll see. But let me turn the game volume up here. Alright. Now, the goal of this stream in particular is to welcome a new governor. However, I have some radio silence on my end. I'm waiting for this person to be ready, and in the meantime, I guess we'll just like it's a normal episode otherwise. In terms of what's been going on here, I am glad to announce that at least in part of this city, in one of the places I keep things, all the books have been restored. So, let me actually go and check to see if it has been restored or not. In the meantime, I'll show off a few other things and say some goals for the upcoming parts. This area right here, this is a road called Sky Circle. It used to be a lot more constricted, but I expanded the road and widened the road quite a bit, so now it is much wider across the whole length. I did shear away some of this cliff face, but I think it helped it. Made a few more buildings here and there. We're up to building almost 140 buildings. And we now have, I believe the issue I had with signs being censored has changed now to where it's not as bad, but I'm gonna knock on wood here. So, we'll see. In terms of other parts of this place, again, just making sure this path is consistent. And this area right here used to be the old map project site. However, I've changed things around a bit, and since I removed the old map project and put it inside the temple here, I wanted to use this space for something since it was a empty lot now. So now, it is a public bathhouse. There's like a changing rooms, and you head in here, and there's, yeah, it's a warm bathhouse, and you can see the canal through the wall right here. Of course, you don't want the dirty canal water mixing in with the bath water. Well, then again, it's bath water, so who knows how dirty it is. But anyways, we have a public bath system now, or at least a small one. This isn't like a grand bath at like Rome or something, but it's something, so. As for whatever else we've done, I've expanded some roads over here. I've added another entrance to the Nether Pyramid, using some fancy gold pressure plates, where you can enter through the top as well as the bottom here, and if you head straight through, you can head right down to the trains, the metro system. So you don't have to climb the pyramid to get to the trains. They're right here, which I think is an improvement. And if you can see from the side, you can walk around freely on the inside of the pyramid, and since almost everything is mycelium, pardon a few endermen here and there, it now means that most of this area can be just walked in and the area is hollow. And if you go over here, I had a road cut through underneath part of the pyramid to where you could see outside. So again, some minor improvements is the main goal here. Yeah, let me turn down the music a little bit more. In fact, there we go. And I'll switch the song up too. So, I should probably get to sleep. Let me find a nearby house. There aren't many houses on this side of the city. These are like some of the farthest houses in the west end of the city. Most occupation is in the middle. But I don't know if I want to just start slapping down houses everywhere, because I still like the idea of the Mushroom Island being the temple district of sorts. And or at least work for a majority of the temples with the original city plan, since it was originally 2 islands instead of one giant mass. And yes, we do have some temples on this that side, which is fine, but I mainly wanted this to be the temple side. Also, some people don't know this. This is an actual shipwreck here that was right at the beginning. And it's always been just sitting there, and eventually, a while back, it was turned into a house, so... And of course, here we get back to the Temple of the Seas, which was the first one we ever constructed here. Again, it's pretty simple, but it does its job. Besides that, what I've been doing in the meantime is I've fully fixed the road numbering system for a few other cities, and I fixed all the signs. And I think the signs would have been restored anyway if I didn't go to fix them, but I was too lazy, or I didn't want to wait for it, so I fixed them myself. But, in fact, while we're over here, let's accomplish our original goal of checking to see if the books in their natural habitats have been restored. Because before they were all blank, and I want to see if they're not blank anymore. So heading over to this new section of the city. Actually, yeah, this is where most of the housing development is going to be in the west end of the city, since we have this Philadelphia-inspired district over here. So if we head to the Banklin print office... let me see where the books are here, and I can test them. Alright, moment of truth. Yes, they're open. Alright, the books have been fixed, so that's good. That way, all the lore I worked on and wasted time on is actually still here, so I like that. But besides that, that's all the main developments for the capital city. Again, we have a lot of things that could still be done here, but I'm kind of just torn between wanting to develop this land, because I don't want to just stack it with a bunch of, like, okay-looking houses. I want to... Problem is, there isn't enough proper landmass. If I wanted, I could probably make a big temple right here, in this general area, over this water, because, you know, flat ground, and save the actual mushroom portions for builds that complement it. Maybe a public park, like a mushroom park or something. And then you could have other buildings going up around it. And of course, we have a decent amount of temples here. Maybe there's this little section right here where that tunnel is under, could be used for something. But I mainly want the temples built here to be larger, on average at least, so... Yeah, I'm still waiting for that governor who we were going to inaugurate. If he doesn't show up, since this is my family's place, we're going to probably do something tonight, so I'm not going to keep this stream too long. So if he doesn't show up, I'll either... Oh yeah, I forgot this part was buried under here, but anyway. If he doesn't show up, I'll just either maybe reschedule, but we have something going on this weekend that I won't be able to do, actually, most of this coming week. But either that or I'll just show the person around off screen, but that would be the first time we didn't have a governor that was inaugurated on stream. Oh well. I did ask what time this person wanted, and they said right now, so we'll see. Oh, and we have another villager that's stuck. Of course, I don't have any slabs on me. The villagers still find a way to be stupid, but oh well. In other news, I did incorporate 2 new towns. One of them's barely even a hamlet. It only has like a handful of buildings, so I called it an outpost. The first one's Outpost Liguria, and right next to it there's a village called... What was the name of this village? Oh yeah, I named it Mayohiga. I named it that one, so that's a pretty decent sized one, even if it is a bit messy, so. And at this point, I'm considering a few projects. First of these would be a massive cathedral, and that would take place in here, and I would build it on this side of town, over the ocean. So, if I may have shown it off the location of where I want it, but I'll bring that up again just in case it wasn't there. It is here. So I'm thinking, I don't know where, because it's going to have a massive footprint, and I want to preserve some of this sort of area with all the water. And I'm not sure how exactly I want it. Because I don't really want it facing this way, with this massive hill right here. I'd rather it have a better sorted out piece of land. In fact, I see that boat over there. Let's take it and do some proper scouting to figure out where we want this. And right now we're actually passing the newspaper facility for the Bun Bun Maru newspaper, headed by Miss Shame Maru. But yeah, all the newspaper headlines are also back, so I'm glad that they actually work properly. So I didn't have to rewrite them. Everything's safe now. I don't know what went on with Realms, but I wasn't the only person that had that problem. Anyway, let's find the boat. Make sure everything is working properly here. Okay. I wonder if I should do something over here as well, because this is the area where spawn was. If I look right here, usually people spawn right around where I'm standing, at the mouth of this cave. And there's nothing important in it. I don't know if I should do anything special with it, but usually this used to be just a small road, but now we've actually added some things, some substantial things here, like including this cool looking house that goes over the road. So it's almost like a city gate, but like, I don't know. Maybe I should have put an actual gate there instead of a house, but oh well. Now anyways, back to what we were looking for, because we are looking for a place to make an actual large cathedral, and I keep wanting to one-up every cathedral I've built. If you saw my last stream, that was me going through a lot of really old Minecraft worlds, and then a few newer ones, and in some of the newer ones, I kept building bigger and bigger cathedrals. I want one that's even bigger if I can this time, but I don't even know if Kufmal is the best place for it. I'm wondering if I should build it this way, like have the start of it with its towers here, and have it just go along this length. But then again, I don't think that would make it bigger than some of the past ones I've had, so we'll see. Welcome Menacing Purple, welcome to the stream. Hey, here's what newest school I made over here, but I'm just trying to think, because I kind of want these... I kind of want these roads to go past here, but that wouldn't work if I did have the cathedral. So, aside from that, I don't know where the best place to put it would be. Thank you very much. But, and keep in mind, the city has a lot of other room to expand for smaller buildings, so that's why I want to reserve some of this really flat terrain over the ocean for larger, more complex builds. Because I can line, this is a brand new street right here. I've expanded Kufmal Central Boulevard, and it heads through this entire jungle area. And again, I haven't done anything with it yet, and the road kind of just dead ends up here. But it does allow for a lot more construction. Should I? Should I? Well, if I die, it's my fault. Oh, both at once, baby! Now I make a beeline to the water. Alright, there's one. Hey, let me hit you before you fall in the water. There's one. Where's two? There's two. Can always use some more ender pearls, because I want to add a lot more ender chests to the Nether Highway network. And if I can do that properly, it would allow me to, I don't know, make nether travel safer for people, because they can access other items anywhere they wanted to. But we'll see. But yeah, this is, you know, coastline that hasn't really been developed ever. Most of the city's development has stuck to the east end. In fact, since this is the main island, we haven't really populated the main island. Oh, Menacing, this is a server. I was supposed to add someone to it today. I'm waiting for them to show up. Only thing is, I usually add people who wanted to govern a city when they have been on the channel for a few months or so. Or if I trust them enough. So I'm about to welcome someone. This is what that stream was for. In fact, the name of this stream, if I haven't changed it afterwards, should be Mezopolis. In fact, I may just head there right there to show people right now, because Mezopolis is supposed to be It was called Dufania. It's just an NPC village right now, but I have to go through the Nether Highway to get there. Let me see. Get down here. I need to figure out how to properly grow the glowberries. I keep saying that every stream, but I never actually do it. Oh, and wait, let me check on the sheep. Are the sheep working effectively? Because I don't know if I properly set up the last ones in the sheep farm. Oh, yep, it's working properly. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not good. One of them is not working properly. Let's see if we can fix that. Let me guess, there's no observer. No, there's an observer. What happened to it? Maybe I have to place it differently? Or maybe I have to, like, manually shear the sheep to get it started. I just want to make sure it works, because light gray wool I'm kind of running low on, because apparently this farm isn't working well. Thankfully, I have a manual switch. We'll see how it works. Now, did it collect? Okay, it collected that one. I don't know if I placed the observer right. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, back to the Nether. Alright. Now, where would... Do I need to change any signs to? In fact, let me check the Nether Highway map. It would be nice if I could, like, make map art of it, but that would take way too long. Let's see. And let me change the song, too. This song goes on for a while. Right. Port links. So we need to head on the northwestern branch. So that is over here. But yeah, the Nether Highway, I'm really glad I invested in it. It takes a long-ass time, and I just expanded it to those 2 new towns I mentioned earlier. But if I didn't have it, it would make things a lot harder. I wonder if I should do something like this for other cities too. Or at least maybe the core cities. It's easier for Prometheus since there's a lot of room to build something neat here. Of course, with it being Egyptian-themed, but I don't know, because there's not enough room near the portal for Cargio. And it would just, if I tried to build something too extensively themed, it could make it more tedious to travel. Yeah, this is like I have like an emergency rations chest set up that people have been taking from sometimes. And let me change these signs as I'm going down, because, so Demopan, Slough, Petros, Demopan, Slough, Ross, and then this is now Mezopolis. If this guy will show up, but we'll see. Again, if not, I can always have this person be inaugurated off stream, but oh well. Yeah, still no word. Oh well. I'm not gonna let that halt the stream, so. And let me switch these. Oh, I forgot to add arc cost. Oh, Petros, Dufania, arc cost. Alright. And now I need to... I think that one hits to Slough. I don't remember the last time I've been to Slough. I don't think anything happened there, really. Petros, Dufania, arc cost. Petros, Mezopolis, arc cost. I do, like, even though it's more resource intensive to build these bridges, in the middle of the nether like this and time intensive, they look so much better than like just having tunnels everywhere. Here's Petros, our cost, and then Dufania. Let's change that. It's tedious, but oh well. Yeah, I just make the portals, find out the coordinates, and then build between them. It's tedious, and I've almost died a few times, but thankfully... I should bring my Totem of Undying out here. That would be smart. Either that or a fire resistance potion. I brought one a few times, but I only have one of the former, and I'm too lazy to make more of the latter. Alright, and I'll just show a little bit of this place. Again, nothing special to see, it's just another NPC village. The person who said they would want to take command of this place named, Lol No on YouTube. He was planning on going for a sort of... What look was he going for? Making it a sort of... How would I say it? Like a Roman, Greco-Roman style city, so like a lot of nether quartz. That's cool, I got an iron ingot drop. Yeah, I'm definitely running low on iron, definitely. But yeah, it's just one of these types of villages. Yeah, you know, I guess I'll harvest some of their wheat while I'm here. Why not? So can I kick this guy out of his bed? I don't mind if I do. I don't get why the game has the compost bins placed right next to crops. Because when the villagers hop on top of them and then fall down off of them, it'll trample the farmland. So in a lot of cities that I own, I'll just like move the compost bins so that they won't trample their own crops. Although, none of the villages I've been have really been acacia villages, or none of the ones I control. So I always thought the acacia villages looked really cool with like how their villagers dress. So. I like that there's a hay bale on top of something like that. It's funny. But yeah, nothing too special here. Just some broken water blocks. But this looks like a neat area to make a settlement, so... And there's some on the hill, too, so definitely a lot of buildings here to work with. Decent-sized town, so... One reason I like having the governors work on a lot of stuff like this is because often they make their own banners, and then I can add, like, those banners around in the capital. Like, there's the main banner for the Empire, and then there are banners for the other capitals, so... Oh, that's weird, grass on the floor. Here, let me send a quick Discord message real quick. Oh. You almost snuck up on me. He almost... Ow. He did sneak up on me. In fact, I should probably head back to the capital now, because our guy says he's ready. Let me start heading back there. It looks like we will be able to do this after all. Alright, let's see. Only bad thing about the Nether highway is, even though it allows you to, you know, traverse a lot of distance quickly, sometimes it's just not quick enough. Like, and it would be kind of difficult to make a whole railroad track through all of this. I mean, I guess it would be possible, but it would be tedious having to switch off between all these different stops, so... Maybe I'd only make a rail network between... Oh, that guy died. But maybe I'd only want to make a rail network between the ones that are owned by governors or people, because the other NPC villages that aren't assigned a governor yet don't really get visited that often, so... Alright, we're heading back to the capital, and I think we will have the inauguration today, so... Sounds good. I'm just sending another Discord message. I really do like the work I had to put in for Prometheus, though. Since it was kind of a backwater, the only thing that had it stand out was the cathedral that was there. But now that I actually went full Egypt with it, it looks a lot better, especially with it tying into the storyline, so... I do have an idea for another storyline, but I don't know when I would be able to go around to doing that. Maybe much later on, because again, the summer's going to be very busy for me, and I won't even be able to stream, so maybe I can work on something, but there's a lot of other stuff I have to work on too. It depends, really. Now, will this one send me to the right place? Ah, he's here. Okay, so. Alright, time to commence the ceremony. Let me send a message. Actually, I'll take off my armor for this, since this is in official function. Oh yeah, I expanded this bridge a little bit. Let me go meet him. Alright, let me see if I can catch our boy here, Andrew. I see him up here. Alright, there he is. Alright. Once he gets logged onto the stream, we'll get going with this. So, if you're on the stream, Andrew, we'll head to the... Once you're ready, we'll head to the Capitol building to do the commencement. Or the ceremony, whatever. What we'll do is we'll have the quick little ceremony, shouldn't take more than a few minutes, and then I will take you through the Nether to your town. Get you set up. Actually... Hold that thought. While you're getting set up, I'm gonna grab an extra gift. I want to give you a little gift. Because I heard what type of village you wanted to build, and I have some extra resources. Let me see. I have been collecting a lot of quartz. Put some stuff away real quick. One second, more communication. Oh, where'd he go? I don't know where he went. He was right here. I guess he went off somewhere. See if I can find the name. Oh wait, no, he's right over here. He's just further down the road. There he is. Okay. Again, more Discord talk. Give me a minute. Alright, we may do a VC. We'll see. Change this. Alright, I'm gonna start a VC. So we may have his voice on here. Hello?
Hey, yo.
Hey, I think it's working. Can you just say something real quick so I can test the mic?
Hello?
Yep, it works. Cool. Alright, cool. So, yeah, what we'll do right now is we'll head to the Capitol building, and we'll do the quick little ceremony, and I'll take you through the Nether Highway to get to your town, and get you set up so you can start getting ready for it.
Alrighty.
Alright, but yeah, we have a dumb little tradition. I always inaugurate, like, every governor or whatever person I add to the server. It's a nice little thing I can use for part of the stream, so... Has a silly little tradition, I don't know. But yeah, we'll head right here into the main chamber here. Let me grab something. Alright, so, as part of this process, all you gotta do is drink this random suspicious stew I found from a shipwreck, and that's our tradition. And then you'll officially be a governor. Everyone has to do it. Yep, go ahead.
It looks pretty ominous.
Yeah. Go ahead. Did it give you an effect?
No, it did not.
Some of them give you effect for like half a second. Alright, there you go. You're now officially a governor. So, what I'll do is I'll break this chest. Everything in that chest right there is yours.
Oh.
It's like a starter kit. Think of it like that. But
I see.
Yeah. I have another gift, but I'll give that to you when we get there. So, now that you're officially inaugurated or whatever, you know, for tradition's sake, what we'll do is we'll head to the Nether Temple, and we'll go ahead and get you over to Mezopolis. That's what you wanted the name to be, right?
Right.
All right. Yeah, I changed a bunch of signs for it, so it should say that now. All right, just follow me. It can be easy to get lost in the capital, so I had to redo some of the roads recently. And I had that weird bug with all the signs, and some of the signs went blank, but thankfully they're back to normal now, along with all the books, so apparently they fixed whatever issue was causing it, so... Alright. Alright, we'll just ascend the steps here. Careful not to get in the lava. This is also where the transfer station for the metro line is. It's under the pyramid, but the metro only extends between 3 cities. I haven't expanded it that far yet, but... Alright, go ahead. The Nether Highway isn't as fast... Well, I mean, it's faster if you're going to anything other than those 3 cities, so... And it has, like, I think 29 different stops on this network, so... It can also get confusing. But yeah, anyway, we're heading over this way. So, did you say you played mostly on Bedrock before, or...?
Yeah, because, I usually play it on my phone, I have a controller for it.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I also had friends that played on console.
Yeah, I used to play it on my phone a lot when I had time like that, and I actually had to figure out how to transfer one of my old worlds from there and, like, transplant the chunks of that world onto a new world on the PC, but I managed to do it a long time ago. Yeah.
I know there are, like, some subtle differences between Bedrock and Java.
Right.
I'm not sure exactly what, though.
Like, when I transferred it, that's when they still had the old stonecutters, so all the stonecutters showed up as, like, an error texture or something, but it worked. Everything else worked, but it's like I literally ripped the chunks out of the old world and slapped them on top of a different new world in Java, so it looked really abrupt where the change was, and there was a lot of, like, random glitches near the border, but everything else worked, so...
Okay.
Yeah. But that was a long time ago.
That's good to hear. Yeah, like nothing can be perfect when like you're switching entirely different editions.
Right. My last stream was me, grabbing old files from a Mac that was in this house, but that was just also Java's. Well, the Mac Java, so it worked well enough. But yeah. All right. So here we are at Mezopolis. It is an acacia village, like was on the map. And it's on the border between a plain and a desert, and there's also a jungle nearby. So here we are. This is just a temporary portal building. Feel free to change it if you see fit, but Yeah.
Right.
So
Just
this
a
is
question.
uh,
How do you how do you navigate that? Are there like directions, or
there
do you have a map?
there are signs also in the Discord server. If you go down into the channels, I just updated a new map, and it's in the channel that says Kufmal Important Links. I added a Nether Highway map, and I update it regularly. So I also have
Okay.
a map for this some of the subway system, even though that's a separate thing. But I need to update that. But anyways, the Nether Highway is the one people will use most often. So all right.
Okay.
And besides that, so we're here. Yeah, basically you have free reign of this place. I know you had a specific theme you wanted to do with this place, right? If you wanted to tell the stream what it was for.
Yeah. I'm thinking of like basing this place off of Roman, Greek, and Byzantine like style architecture, with great pillars and temples and stuff like that.
Right, and I like that idea. So I happen to have some extra stuff. So on top of that chest, I want to give you this as like a little starting part of it. I just happen to have some of it. That digging tunnels for the Nether Highway, I come across a lot of quartz, so I don't mind.
All right.
Yep, just a little bit of a start. So aside from that, that's about it. That's what I usually do for the introduction stream. So feel free to redesign this place however you want to. I know some of
Oh, absolutely.
these pathways have seen better days, but turn them into grand streets. I had that problem with the capital where I first started with really thin streets and I had to like have problems narrowing them out away from the city center. So anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Well, aside from that, I think that's all I wanted to get done for you for this stream. So I guess I'll just leave you to whatever you want to do redesigning this place. And the realm should be open 24/7, because it's a continuous thing. So
Right.
right.
Okay.
Mhm.
Question.
Yep.
I wasn't too sure what the server was like the settings and whatnot. Like, are there any special settings like keep inventory or any other thing?
I
Or is it
tried
just
a few.
SMP?
Keep inventory maybe on. I need to check.
I have no experience levels, so I can just you can just slash kill me and.
Well, first link yourself to a bed.
Right, that would be easier.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to respawn all the way in the capital.
Right. That building has no door.
You can... Oh, I saw a door there. It was just on the inside of the building.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's not a bed here either.
I saw a bed... Wait, is something's not loading for you? Because one of those houses did have a bed with a villager in it.
Oh, this one has one. I'll just sleep here for a second.
Alright. So I'll do a slash kill just to check. Okay.
Inventory is on.
Alright, and I know that's on, but I did not turn off mob griefing. Mob griefing is on because when I did turn it off, it broke my sheep farm, like my auto-shearing farm, so.
Ah, okay.
Alright, yeah, just be careful with that, but keep inventory should be on, so you should be fine for the most part.
Okay.
Alright, any other questions?
Alright. No, that'll be it, sir.
Alright, and again, the rules for like theming are more like guidelines. I don't really have any real gripes as long as it's not like modern skyscrapers, and I know that won't be a problem for you since you have your own theme with the Roman stuff. So
yeah, I think to like summarize it, it would be like a utilitarian stuff like farms and stuff like that can be used, but it should not be part of main architecture.
right, like you can have stuff like that. Like I have an underground area that has more like redstone-based stuff, like farms and stuff. But yeah, again, I'm really loose with a lot of this. It's all just guidelines, honestly. So, and if you have a question, just ask it in the Discord. I don't want to be like one of those really mad with tiny amounts of power, like Discord mods or whatever. That stereotype. But yeah. So, besides that, I think we're good to go.
Right. Okay, thank you, sir.
All right, I will leave you to it. I don't think that pyramid over there has been looted that I'm looking at. Actually, I'm not sure. It may not be looted if you want to go and see if it has anything good in it.
Oh, I see right there.
Yeah, and
I'll check it out.
if it has been looted, there is actually a building in the capital city. It's like a treasure hunting guild where I actually posted signs in there with a bunch of unlooted stuff I saw in a third-party map, like that I generated, and it has coordinates for all these like structures that haven't been looted yet. If someone wants to go and find them, so.
You know what? Even if it is looted, I might just try to revamp that temple over there.
Right, yeah, go ham, honestly. And honestly, there isn't too many other villages in this area, so you can probably have free reign of most of this surrounding area if you want to incorporate it or have, like, outer farmland, things like that, so.
Alright, okay.
Alright. Well, if that's that, I'm probably going to head back to the capital, and I can leave you to, your building, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, and again, if you have any questions, check the Discord for it or ask a question, and that's that. Welcome to the server.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Alright, I'll probably hop off the Discord and wrap up the stream, so.
Okay, gotcha.
Alright, have a good rest of your night. Alright, everyone in the chat, or the stream. I know I have this stream, like all the other streams in the series, will be caught for DVR, so it can be rewatched later. That's the default for YouTube, so. That's one reason I like streaming on YouTube compared to Twitch, because it will actually, you know, just automatically keep the VODs, so. As for me, I am probably going to head back to the capital, and I will end the stream there. Actually, should I? I want some gold, though. We're gonna get ourselves some gold. Oh yeah, baby. I do like fighting on the highways, though. That's an experience that never gets old. I get a lot of gold from doing this. Ow. Oh, look at him come. Oh, here we go. Alright, and there he goes. But yeah, again, usually people don't play for really long amounts of time, or they'll be, they won't join the server for a while, and I honestly expect that, because, you know, again, I keep saying this every stream, but everyone has their ups and downs with Minecraft. Oop. He has problems with rejoining, but anyways, once I get to the capital, I'll end the stream there, make sure that if there are any technical problems with the server, I'll try to address them, but usually, since it's Realms, it's in the hands of Microsoft, so. I did send a ticket when all that stuff broke with the books and the signs. I did put in a ticket to see if it would get fixed, and I guess enough people complained to where it got fixed in a timely manner, and I didn't expect that, so I'm glad that happened, but yeah. I am considering, I really am torn on whether or not I want to add minecarts, because I think adding some minecarts here could help. Only problem with that is there's a lot of stairs and slabs, and I would only really want to add minecarts between the places that are habited often. If there's enough of I may ask the Discord, and if enough people on the Discord would want that, maybe I'd consider starting that or having them build some of that as like a group project of sorts. Ooh, there's a lot of them. Good thing I have good armor. In fact, I should go netherite mining again sometime, since I haven't fully gotten my armor kitted out in netherite. I've been putting that off for a while. That could be a stream idea, but then again, I won't be able to do many streams. And it sucks I won't be able to stream during most of the summers, with my laptop not being able to do so. But, I mean, what can you do? At least I have the ability to stream. There's some people who don't have a computer that's strong enough to stream consistently, so I'll take what I can get, to be honest, so. Oh, are you going to be a problem? Or did I just piss you off? Yes, I did. Ah, I hit his thing back with an arrow. And again, no, quit blocking my arrows with your shots. And it sucks because those can hit signs or torches. Like, I think that one hit a torch. Yep, yes it did. That pisses me off, because then I have to replace all the torches, but oh well. I considered maybe putting in a... What's it called? I considered making a... What's it on the tip of my tongue? I considered making a roof for the Nether Highway, but that would just make it look worse, and I like the aesthetic that it has, so... You know, I'm not going to walk back this time. I just want to use the, I'm going to use the metro system. Just to prove that it's actually... Because it's surprisingly fast. Like, for one, I would have built it even if it wasn't that usable, just because it's cool to have a metro system underneath here. But, I mean... It's not that slow, honestly. I just have to... The main thing is doing transfers between lines. I should hit the button on the left rather than the one on the right. I'm wondering where else I could expand it to. I don't know if I could expand the metro to Fort Jennings, but like at that point, Fort Jennings is far enough away that it would probably be faster to take the, Oops. It would probably be faster to just take the Nether Highway, since Fort Jennings is close on the Nether Highway, so... I want to head to Treasury. And boom! Ah, it's so helpful. Oh yeah, didn't I set up some of these in the floor, some of these furnaces to use bamboo instead of coal, so I can just put singular items in there to be smelted. I think it works pretty well. Just an issue to keep them stocked up. Maybe I could put hoppers on the side, but that just seems a bit tedious. I don't know. Maybe if I really wanted to, but if I like threw something on the ground, it would just go into the hopper. Alright, let's see. We got 1 block of gold's worth from that little expedition in the Nether. Hell yeah. We on that grind. We're always on that grind. I should make something cool out of gold at some point, because I know I use it to bedazzle some things, but gold, you know, is not the hardest resource to come by. I could build an entire city out of iron if I wanted to. In fact, I am going to probably... Oh, I know how I'll end the stream. I'll do one more thing and then I'll end the stream. What we'll do is we will... I need to get lapis because I need to head to the library and do some enchanting. Where's my lapis? Oh yeah, we have a lot of crystal too from the new terrain, so... Or the, whatever they call it. Where are the ender pearls? There they are. But yeah, I'm glad that I spent the time to actually have addresses for various buildings, but it is tedious, but I like the world building that it can have, and just like making this place seem more lived in. Anyways, let's see. Oh, I passed the library. It's been a while since you said... Oh, welcome, Hot Topic. Did you change your name since I last saw you? I don't recall that name specifically. But, it's pretty good. We just, welcomed our newest governor, Andrew. He's on the server right now. I just, had him do the ritual where he, drank a random suspicious stew. So... Ooh, that's a good book. But now I'm winding down this stream. If you didn't... I have a video on my channel, or a small stream I made talking about my plans for the summer, because I'm gonna be up in Tennessee for an internship, and because of that, I'm not gonna be able to stream since I'll only have my laptop, and it makes me sad that I won't be able to, or even if I would, it would only be the second half of summer, so I'm thinking most of July. Well, no. Up to most of June, I won't be able to stream, because I'm leaving for this internship in a few weeks. Well, no, not even that. Less than 2 weeks, honestly. A week and a half, basically. And because of that, I'm just wondering. I did try. It's not for lack of trying. I did try to see if I could stream with my laptop. It did not work out well. I deleted those streams because they were so bad, but we'll see what happens, honestly. I'll say that much. And I'll still be playing. In the meantime, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on making another little, like, lore story for the server. Since we had Phase 1. Should I show off the poster? The poster for Phase 1 is so dumb. I may post it in the Discord. If people want to, I made, like, a little fake... Like, threw together a quick little fake movie poster for the story for, Act 1 of the story of this place. And, it's pretty cringy, I'll say that much, but I don't know, it's cringy in a fun way, but, if people want me to, I'll post it in the Discord, but yeah, I will make an Act 2, maybe, during this first part of the summer, since I won't be able to stream. That way I'll have something cool to show off, maybe? You hope I get... Well, actually, I got the internship already, but I'm just going to be leaving for it in the summer. Hot Topic, so it's gonna be... It's up at a park in Tennessee, or a theme park in Tennessee. When I say a theme park in Tennessee, there's only really one big one, so you'll know. But because of that, I will be gone for a while, and like I mentioned, the plan for it is we have dorms, but the dorms are still under construction. And in the meantime, before the dorms are done, which would take up until, like, late June for the dorms to be finished, in the meantime, we're just going to be staying in a hotel. And because of that, I won't be able to stream because I won't be able to bring my PC. So if you all aren't in the Discord, just please join the Discord, because that's the only way you're going to hear updates from me, unless I, because it'll be even hard for me to make an update video, besides just recording one with my laptop microphone, and that wouldn't be the best quality, so I don't know. So if you're not already, join the Discord, and that's where I'll have announcements and other things for the summer, since I won't be able to stream until maybe July, so. Oh, welcome Oliver Gaming, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I just said something about my plans for the summer, so since I won't be able to stream during the first half of the summer due to my internship and not having my computer there, I'll be able to lug it up for the second half, but for a good portion of this summer, the only way I can communicate with people on the channel is, like I said, the Discord. I'm sounding like a broken record at this point, but oh well. Aside from that, I'll be, again, focusing on working on the server, because with the laptop I can still play Minecraft. So I'll probably be interacting a lot with people on the server if they want to play on the server, or the people who are, you know, I trust enough. Because again, for those who are unaware, this realm, I let people in based on if they want to, based off of interest, and on top of that, like if they wanted to be a governor of one of these towns in this like fictional little empire, and if they've been trusted enough, like if they've been a member, not a member, like paying member, because that's not a thing I have, but like if they've been with the channel for long enough, so. Wow, that's a lot of villagers. Okay, I'm gonna grab some slabs, and I'm going to fix a lot of this, because that's the problem when you build a city on top of an ocean, because, again, I don't know how many times I've said this, but the villagers' AI just completely shuts off as soon as they enter water, so let me see if I can fix it with some slabs. You'll join it, but hope working there will go well. Thank you. That's nice of you. I hope it'll go well. It's going to be busy. I'll say that much. It's a full-time internship, and I've never had a full-time job before, so it's definitely going to be a lot. But I'm going to have to do it eventually. I'm going to have to bite that bullet at some point, so I figured this would be a perfect experience, or perfect time to get some of that experience and, you know, build a resume. So, because again, I'm in college for hospitality, and this would be a good experience for me. and I'm glad that I actually got that chance. So, if you see what I did just now, I have to place slabs like this, to where one of them is completely one block underwater, apparently, because apparently, even if you have slabs in other places, the villager's AI won't recognize it as a climbable place unless that is how it's set up. So let me add one here. So, slab, slab, slab. Will that work? Yes, it works. See, now they have those marks above their heads, and they're slowly walking towards the exit. Please, make your way to the emergency exit. Oh, and we have some broken farmland here. I don't have a hoe with me. Do I have one in here? Yes, I do. For situations just like this, because the farmland here can get trampled sometimes. It's dumb, but oh well. I think it's because I put that stairway close by, so they just drop off the side of the stairway and crush the crops. In fact, I'll harvest up some of it while I'm at it. Which song was this? I forgot this one. Oh, it was Lunatic Eyes. Oh, okay. I forgot that one. I'm slowly adding things to the stream playlist, but and most of it's just Toho, because I know Toho doesn't get copyright claimed that often. At least the original stuff. All the remixes do, though, because, you know, those are actual proper remixes, and people copyright those, but oh well. Hey, I just like Toho, and I like excuses to shove Toho into everything, so whatever. Speaking of shoving Toho into everything, one of the characters of, in the lore of this server that runs the print office in the capital here, that you can actually go and read newspapers inside the print office over there, that I wrote in Minecraft books, that character is literally just a Toho character that I slapped in here because I wanted to make a funny reference, so... There's a lot of dumb Toho references here, and references to other weird things either, but whatever. Last time I was blast mining. Oh, I haven't done that in so long. I just mentioned earlier in this stream wanting to go back and do that, because I haven't upgraded all my gear. I still have my helmet and my boots not upgraded, so I may try to do that over the summer as well when I can't stream. I'll just blast mine some more. I forgot what path, because I had to take a convoluted route, because when I first made this server, it was, or this single-player world, before I made it a server, it was before the Nether update, and I had to go to a lot of, kind of far out to new chunks, in order to actually generate new terrain. Don't know. Oh, Andrew says, don't know a lot about Toho, but I think it's a bullet hell with lore being fan-made. Well, the lore isn't fan-made, it's a bullet hell series. It's made by one guy, though. One random guy in Japan made the whole thing. He made the music. The music is absolutely insane. Like, and the remixes people make of it. It's developed an entire, like, subculture of industry around it. Like this track right here. This one's called Fortunate Kitten, but it's from the newest game in the series. This series was started in the 90s, like late 90s, I think. And its most recent game released, I think last year. Wait. No, was it last year or... I want to fact check myself here. Yeah, last year. So, yeah. It's pretty popular, not in the West, but still, it's known for shitposts. There's a lot of shitposts on YouTube, but yeah. In fact, if I stop here, the character here that runs the print works is a woman named Aya Shamemaru. She's a Crow Tengu, which is like... Basically, it's yokai. They're all, like, it's a land full of yokai, kind of like the premise of Toho is there's a land called Gensokyo, and it's a giant nature preserve for yokai, basically. Again, you know, Eastern culture stuff. Surprisingly, I'm not a weeb. Like, I think I've only seen maybe 3 seasons of any anime total in my life. I don't really watch anime, but I really like Toho, even though it's a game series, and it doesn't actually have an official anime. That's the thing. People always ask if Toho's an anime. It's not. It's only games. The only anime things that exist for it are fan-made. I mean, they're really good, and a lot of people can't tell they're fan-made, but they're fan-made, so. But yeah, if I go in here, this is like the colors of that character, and there's like, this is the executive office for here. She has there's another character named Hatate, who's also a Crow Tengu. They're both reporters, but in this world, or in this interpretation, they're both in the same company, so they're just running this, like, printing company. And in the lore of this this, Minecraft world, they're tied deeply with the first act, which involves exposing a corrupt governor in the city of Prometheus. And I had a little stream a few streams ago talking about that. So, most remarkable or memorable thing about Toe is Bad Apple. Yeah, Bad Apple's the most famous thing from that. That's the song that everyone who knows about from that. If I had to pick a favorite song from anything Toho, what would be my... Nuclear Fusion is pretty close up there. There's a character in Toho called Utsuho Ryuji. She's basically a living nuclear fusion reactor that's also a crow. Well, no, not a crow, a raven. A hell raven, basically. And she's also a character in the lore of this because I decided, hey, I have a giant sun temple, and Toho has a literal sun god, or an avatar of a sun god as a character. Wouldn't it be funny if I had a subplot where one of the priests who thought that their god didn't have a physical form suddenly saw a living sun god living at the top of their temple and eating all their food? And it's a thing where he had to hide it from the other priests or something. So that was a little subplot. And there was also a kidnapping involved at the climax of this act with it. So I'm convoluting the game lore with whatever lore I shoved into this place. And again, it's completely useless. All the lore I've made for this server is probably a waste of time and no one's gonna give a shit. But I still made it because I thought it was cool and funny and dumb, and I did it anyway. So it's art. What's done is done, and if you want to look around, there are certain buildings that have books that explain part of the lore. And one thing I really wanted to do, I've mentioned this before, is I wanted to make a series of YouTube videos explaining the plot and the lore of this Minecraft server and this fictional empire or whatever that we all have built together. And that would be some of the first videos. This would be going over specific characters, locations, storylines, and I can't really do that until I get back from the summer. So expect that in the fall, because I'm definitely going to be continuing this for a long-ass time. So we'll see what happens. Other than that, I think I've gone on for long enough. Since I am in my folks' place, I'm no longer in my dorm for summer, because my dorm that was a different housing agreement, and I'm done with my semester. So now that I am getting ready to move to my internship this summer, I am back in my folks' home, my family's home, for a few days, about a week from now. And then I'll be moving off to Tennessee for my internship, and then from there I won't really be able to live stream or make any videos besides really short, unedited update videos. So I'm glad that I have this time back here in my old folks' place to do a few more streams here. I'm glad I was able to do this inauguration for our new Governor Andrew in the meantime. But besides that, I may try to squeeze one or two, probably one more stream in before I fully move out. But after that, you'll probably just see me in the actual server just doing stuff, so. Anyway, Dick said something, but I didn't get a chance to read it. He deleted it beforehand, but actually, maybe if I go back and I don't know. Whatever. Aside from that, I think I am going to get ready to wrap up the stream here, because I'm going to do something with my folks tonight. They're glad that I'm in town again for a little while before I head out for the summer, and yeah, I'll oblige, because, it's good to spend time with family, so. Yeah, and anyway, Andrew, I hope you have fun with your start building everything, and for the other governors that happen to be watching this live or afterwards, feel free if you want to hop back on the server here and there, add some things. It's cool if, because sometimes there was competition between a few of them, because I know Pleb was trying to build, an interesting-looking, I think, governor sort of building in his city, in was it Arcost, I believe, or it may have been somewhere else. But and then Nerd a long time back was building a temple to one of the Chaos gods from Warhammer 40k. But yeah, I like dumb builds like that where people try to one up each other with cool looking monuments, and I can feature that in episodes of the stream and whatnot. So. We'll have to play sometime. Check out the Discord. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna be streaming, or at least being on the server and the Discord a lot. I'll try to be more active in the Discord, maybe post some memes here and there, or give more updates about the server or the channel, definitely, since I can't stream, that'll be my primary method of communication. Will be like I said, the Discord. But anyway, I keep repeating myself. But aside from that, I am going to probably wrap the stream up here. So, oh, that's the wrong ending card. Wrong lever. Anyway, that's a dumb reference. I keep saying anyway a lot too. Maybe you could stream to the Discord. Yeah, we could always stream to the Discord for everyone in there. And we could... That's a good option. I like that, Andrew. Thank you for suggesting that. Streaming inside the Discord. So, I think I will end the stream around here. I want to thank you all for joining. If you have any more questions, just ask them in the Discord. We have plenty of... I kind of want to clean up some of the channels in the Discord, because we have a lot of them. And... we have a lot of bots that no one, or barely anyone uses. I don't know. It'll get sorted out, but mainly just if people want to chat in the Discord, I'll be definitely fine for it, since that'll be my primary communication method now for the summer, so. Alright, now I'm actually going to end it, so have a good rest of your night, have a good start of your summer, and I will hopefully see you in one more stream before I head out for the summer, so.